Welcome back, everybody. Good Wednesday afternoon. A little different this Wednesday than last Wednesday in the capital. We had some big-time thunderstorms coming through, a little stretch of severe weather, a little in the way of some gray skies out there for the time being. Some high clouds coming in, but look at that temperature. 86 degrees, one of the warmest days we have seen so far this year. Great Falls also fairly gray, 81 degrees, a little west wind at 10 miles per hour. The showers out here really more bark than bite. Not really much in the way of lightning strikes. Couple, looks like we had a thunderstorm go right over the Tobacco Root Mountains there, but don't really worry about this area of green here on the radar out around Deer Lodge. The precipitation falling in such a light rate, and also the lower levels of the atmosphere are very, very dry. Humidity values at about 20 to 30, 35% here. So probably not much, if any, of this reaching the ground. Maybe out there west of Augusta, out around Gibson Dam, a little south of there, we've got a little shower pushing over about the benchmark area here. But again, not really looking at much in the way of precipitation until we get way far away from Montana, get close down to the Gulf Coast here. There was really some incredible flooding around New Orleans with that thunderstorm activity that was moving through earlier here. But what's happening here in the Gulf of Mexico, there's a little spin developing right there. That is a tropical low that is forecasted by the National Hurricane Center to become at least a tropical storm, but most likely a hurricane, and it could make landfall somewhere in Louisiana or extreme southeastern Texas. That would be Houston right about there. So somewhere from New Orleans to Houston, we've got maybe our first landfalling hurricane of the season here this year. Here's Future Track. Here's what will happen. Maybe an isolated shower or storm here tonight. Very, very isolated. Most locations will be dry. Heading into tomorrow afternoon, down around the capital, down through Bozeman, West Yellowstone, Livingston, just an isolated storm or two. Even around the Lewistown area could see a stray storm. And then heading into Friday, this is when the thunderstorm activity starts to increase. Back up once again here. You can see a couple of storms through the afternoon and the evening. Again, closer to Helena, potentially around Great Falls, but really Helena out through the Lewistown area, south central, southeast Montana, seeing some thunderstorms. And then into Saturday by noontime, we already have the thunderstorms beginning to fire here. More thunderstorms as we get into this weekend. Here's the forecast for tomorrow. Again, a little green here on the map. Stray couple of thunderstorms around Lewistown, the capital, Bozeman, down through Livingston, Billings, maybe out as far east as about Hardin, Miles City. But another warm day with temperatures up into the 80s, even a couple of areas getting close to 90. For Friday, the moisture starts to increase a little bit more. So do the temperatures. Lewistown getting up into the 80s. A lot of the state in the mid to upper 80s here, coming close to 90 degrees. And again, around the capital, Bozeman could have an isolated thunderstorm. Saturday, a bit more in the way of green on the map. It pushes a little further towards the north. So Great Falls now included in a chance for some storms around the capital, up through the Havre area, out through Lewistown once again. Look at the heat here, up into the lower 90s for the eastern part of the state. And then for Sunday, a little stronger piece of energy coming through, likely producing widespread thunderstorm activity here. So looking at the temperatures, wow, it's going to be hot. Yes, it will be early on, but when we get a little later on into the afternoon, thunderstorms coming through, and this front will also produce a pretty good wind. West winds up to maybe about 30 miles per hour by Sunday afternoon. Good thing we've got the wet weather coming through here on Sunday, because 30-mile-per-hour winds in the middle of July, that's not good for the fire danger. Here is the 7-day forecast, and yeah, we've got a chance for some storms here almost every single day out of the next 7 days in the capital, but the best chance for storms Saturday afternoon, then again Sunday afternoon. Likely seeing these storms put down some pretty heavy rain, maybe even some hail. A little cooler weather coming through on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Great Falls Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Watch out for the storms. And what I'm seeing here for the rest of July, yeah, we may get hot again by next weekend. The weekend of the 20th and the 21st could go up into the 90s here, but another cool down follows. So we keep kind of suppressing that fire danger a little bit with every cool down, with every round of thunderstorms coming through.
All right, good to know. Thank you so much, Curtis. And